Hey guys, well, we also welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio for the next 7 days. So if you have Scorpio as your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node, this reading is for you guys. This will be a general reading, so with the messages, please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. So please use your own sense of discernment and not force any messages to fit with a particular situation, okay guys? As this is a timeless reading, it's whenever you come across this reading, there could still be messages in here for you at a later date rather than just when I kind of post the video, okay guys? So we're going to get into this. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. So let's find out what's going on for you guys with the current energies for the next 7 days. Please feel free to find out, the other readings I have available for the other zodiac signs, for your other placements in your birth chart, okay? If you're a little bit unsure about which reading could be for you, a couple of weeks ago I did post on the community board a link that will give you access to a free birth chart so you can find out all the information that you need in regards to that. I'm actually quite tempted to repost that so that it's more kind of like at the top of the page for the community board and what have you, make it easier for you guys. Okay, so let's get into this anyway. So angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Scorpio placements? What do they need to know for the next 7 days, please and thank you? What do they need to know for the next 7 days? Just cutting up the deck for you now. Wow, okay, so we had the Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming through. I'm just getting this overall vibe that you're kind of feeling yourself right now. Or if you're not, then you should be. Because you're coming across as someone that seems to have it all. But even if you're not feeling, too hot right now, other people are still viewing you as a way, as someone that is very attractive. And even if that's not necessarily just physically, I'm getting like something about your energy here, okay? So, obviously at this kind of time in the year, it's very easy for us to, overindulge and, what have you. So we're not kind of like at our, what's its way to say it, is kind of like our peak selves, is whatever you want to put it. And I said what's its as in, I don't know, I'm getting crisps. Okay, those crisps. There's your energy, Scorpio, with the death card that just came out. So I guess that, I know that's a really random message, but that's definitely someone's message here, as your card just came out on the table as I was shuffling. So yeah, I feel like there's something brand new that's getting ready to take place for you here with the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Wow, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I just automatically heard like yo-yo dieting for some reason. So some of you may resonate with that. Yeah, going out and enjoying yourself, that sense of overindulgence, like partying. Obviously there's nothing wrong in that, but it's a matter of moderation here. So I also feel that some of you are getting ready to step into something brand new for yourself. Or you've been kind of toying with the idea of maybe changing up your daily routines, or something to do with incorporating more exercise, or changing something about your, I'm getting your like food intake. I don't know why I'm getting all of this. Like something to do with fasting could be significant. I was getting it's the Ace of Cups, so I was getting Ace of Pentacles. So it's like you're wanting a physical change or a transformation, you're about to get it. But there's something about prioritizing your emotions and your feelings first, okay? Because you have maybe you've dealt with some sort of heartbreak here, and so there's a sense of wanting to overindulge, or feeling like a bit of maybe like disassociation with yourself for some reason, like trying to keep everyone else and everything else, or love at bay, like move it elsewhere. Yeah, King of Cups is your energy, Scorpio. maybe I'm getting this indication that yes, you would like to have love in your life, or like maybe like be cuffed up with someone, you know, cuffing season, you know, this time of the year, the colder months and what have you. It depends where you are in the world. But it's like you've been wanting love in your life, or maybe to get into a new relationship with someone, or having a stronger commitment with someone. But there's something about you where you're like, oh, but I'm not in the best shape of my life yet, or my finances aren't quite where I need them to be, or my life is, you know, really chaotic as of right now. And, you know, I want to be open and receptive to this, but I know that as soon as I allow this into my life, my whole life is going to change. And this means that I'm going to be getting out of my comfort zone. So it's like you've been wanting change, but you're maybe a little bit, maybe on a subconscious level, like resistant of this particular change because it's something that you want to do. But then there's a sense of being like, well, what if I carry on as I am? Yeah, look, with the Ten of Swords. What is this all about? What is going on here? The thing is, I'm picking up with we saw with the Queen of Wands, and we got the Two of Pentacles. You do actually have a lot of people that are interested in you, very much so, and they feel like you're amazing. But there's still something within yourself or about yourself where you're like, oh, but that will mean I have to be more vulnerable or open. And there's a sense of, I've been hurt in the past, so I feel like it's just more comfortable if I kind of continue what I'm doing now. And then I'm getting that vibe of like, oh, when this is right, then I'll do this. Or when I've moved, I'll do this. Or when I've lost those £10, I'll do this. Or when I've got the kind of financial stability or security that I'm looking for, then I'll allow this to come in, or I'll do this. But you've actually got something coming in. And it's like, if you've been feeling in a really kind of dark, dingy place in your life and you've been really struggling, it's like, something is coming in for you to actually help you out of a difficult time of your life, or to get you out of, I'm getting the sense of some sort of rut. Yeah, look at that with the Lovers. What the F? Gemini energy. Yeah, like I said to you, you got people that are kind of queuing up here because they feel like you're amazing. I'm hearing just as you are. That there are people that love you and care for you just as you are right now, in the way that you are, with whatever you got going on in your life. Like, you don't need to be kind of bending over backwards to do anything more, to people to be seeing of you in a way that is, you know, I'm getting like worthy of love. You're already worthy of love and deserving of love just as you are now. And so there's something about needing a bit more of a confidence boost. Or I'm here to give you a confidence boost, to give you that kind of pep in your step. Yeah, look, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. I'm currently in Sagittarius season as I'm filming this. But people are being guided to come forward towards you. But also there's love offers that have been, you know, guided to come forward towards you by the universe here. So that it would help you with this transition of getting out of one place from your life into another. You see how you have these Two Pentacles here, right? Which are kind of like with this flow of this rope or what have you, to look like the infinity symbol, right? And then you have these two cups here with the waters, like you don't know which way it's flowing in or out of with the cups. So there are people that are wanting to put their toe in the water to test things out with you because they want to have this sense of love with you. But it's like you on some level are preventing yourself from being all in with someone, or putting people like away from you, not because you don't want it, because I feel like you do want love and you do want a new relationship, or to rekindle or something, or respark something with someone, because there is a strong possibility for a lot of you that there's somebody coming back around into your life relatively soon, and they're just going to feel like hearing that you're amazing as you are anyway. but you may be kind of like unwilling to kind of surrender to something starting up again, because it's like you want everything to be picture perfect. You want everything to be like everything you've imagined. So especially if you've had a lot of time being away from someone, like there's physical distance and you haven't seen someone in a long time. 1111 on my timer as I say this. It's like you are excited about this coming in for you, but then you're like, oh, but I'm not like how I was the way that they last saw me, or the last kind of remembrance of me when we were having, you know, some quality time together. There's something that you're going through. You've dealt with a lot here. And I'm here, I don't know, I'm getting love is not skin deep. This person, how they feel for you, it's not just, yeah, you look good, you smell good and everything else. Like, they feel like you're amazing as you are. But you're being incredibly hard on yourself. Look, with the Ace of Wands, there's someone who's incredibly attracted to you. Like, it doesn't... I feel I'm getting like, you're actually aging like a fine wine, okay? There's someone who just feels like you're actually better now than what you were before, regardless if you feel on some level that, like, you're not exactly physically in the way that you would have liked to have been, or how this person may remember you from how many years ago, if that's something that resonates, because you've probably gone through a lot of ish, right? And, you know, I'm hearing you've made it out the other side and you've survived everything that you've gone through. And, you know, there are some sort of like, I'm hearing battle scars, you know, and if that means that in order to survive, there's certain ways in which we cope with things so that we can still kind of carry on in our lives or carry on in our paths, you know, there are certain things that may be a little bit unhealthy here, but I feel like you're having this recognition of whatever has been unhealthy, and you are kind of making priorities and putting yourself first into taking care or looking after or nurturing of yourself, which is something that you may have not necessarily done before. But I feel like you're having to be kinder to yourself or more patient with yourself, because the way that this person or these people view you, they just feel like you're amazing. Especially if like they were to know the full story of what it is that you have endured, and you still are giving off this appearance or this look or this way of you whereby, you know, you're coming across as very magnetic, regardless of all the heartbreak or the disappointment or the sadness or the trauma that you've gone through. You kind of, I'm getting like people kind of looking at you, if they were to listen to what it is that you've been through, that they'd have their like jaws on the floor, like their jaws would be on the floor, and they would just be even more in love with you, or more in awe of you, or more like proud of you, or more like, wow, you know, that's not easy, or that hasn't been easy. Yeah, look, as I think say that with the Ten of Wands, like you've gone through something like yourself here with wow, I was getting knout. Not very much support, but I was getting knout as in nada, as in nothing, for a while. But look, with the Six of Pentacles wanting to show through with the Sun, Leo energy, it's like something's now getting ready to come into balance, but you've been out of an alignment for a little while, maybe like kind of just doing what you can to survive, and you're still kind of looking and what have you the way that you are, which is amazing, or I'm hearing beautiful, okay, or handsome, or what have you, but you're not being you're not being nice to yourself here. Look, with the Knight of Wands, you still got people that are coming in, okay, who want to date you, who want to kind of sweep you off your feet, who want to be, I'm hearing, like intimate with you, etc. But you may be pushing these people away. And maybe you're recognizing that you're pushing people away. Oh my gosh, look, with the Knight of Swords that flew out with the Justice card. See, a balance is coming in for you. Balance is coming in for you. Harmony is coming in for you. Peace is coming in for you. And look, with the Star, people view you as a star. Especially if one person in particular sees you as someone that they could marry. You know, that's marriage material. You got people who may be in relationships as of right now, looking at you, wishing that they could leave their relationships to be with you, to start something new with you. But you wouldn't think that, because you're not seeing yourself in the way that others are viewing you. And I'm hearing astounding with that star. But you just don't see yourself in the way the same as what other people kind of see you as. There is someone in particular who is very serious about a connection with you, who has these growing feelings for you and is wanting more than anything that if they were to come into your life, that you would even give them a chance. They're seeing you as someone that's like high up here, and they may see themselves on some sort of lower level, but I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like you're actually very humble, very modest is what I'm wanting to say. Yeah, look, with the Four of Wands, you got somebody who's coming in who wants to like set up a home with you, lay like foundation for your connection to really flourish here. 1111 coming through. We've got twin flame, a soulmate energy with the Queen of Swords. But I feel like on some level, like you don't believe that something is coming in for you or that something is going to work out, even though you want to believe it, but it is coming in. Yeah, King of Swords. Wow, we just saw the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I feel like you've been on your own for a little while, and it's like I'm just getting the sense like, yeah, look, it's been tough, right? With that Strength card. You've been on your own, you've fought your battles on your own, you've overcome certain things on your own. You know, you've been through a lot of character building. But look, with the Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, there are people that if they were to be coming in and talking to you or expressing of how they feel about you, these people aren't going to be going anywhere. It's like they're here to stay. They wouldn't want to let go of you. They feel you as someone that is like the prize here, okay? That they would be honoured or privileged to have you by their side, to be in their life, to have the rest of their days with, you know, however long that they have. They would want it, you know, for you to be with them. I'm hearing put the crown back on your head again, okay? That taking that sense of like, yeah, I am worthy. I am deserving of something really true here. I've put in enough work on myself with that Eight of Pentacles, and I'm deserving. What's going underneath Temperance here for Scorpio? Gemini, Libra and Aquarius could be very significant. Ten of Cups, gosh. With the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Eight of Cups, Three of Cups, the Fool, Aries energy, and the Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, maybe even Sagittarius, Two of Wands, Five of Cups, Ace of Swords. It's like you want to believe that things are working out for you, but you've dealt with so much disappointment and heartache and pain, and you've dwelled over the past of maybe I should have done this, or maybe I should have done that, or, you know, I should have spoken up and said, you know, how I felt about a certain situation at the time, and I wish that I did and I hadn't, or there's somebody else who's thinking this about you, that they wish that they may have communicated how they felt and they've had it regrets about, you know, taking a path that they did. But somebody is going to be expressing to you, I'm hearing the worst mistake I ever made was leaving you behind or walking away. And someone's coming back around to say to you that now that I'm here and I want to show to you and prove to you that, you know, you can learn to trust me, that I've got your back, I'm not going anywhere. because someone views you as someone that they could have it all with. Yeah, look at that, the Emperor. Aries energy, but divine masculine coming through as well. This person is incredibly attracted to you. They're like, wow, I'm hearing, where have you been all my life? So this person may have, like, I'm hearing, looked for love in the wrong places, or maybe this is something that resonates with you. But it's like you both have had to endure certain things, certain experiences with certain individuals to learn from these things, like these life lessons, these spiritual lessons, and then to come back together. Yeah, as I think say that with judgment, there's a sense of like having an awakening of sorts. Yeah, and 7 as I say that. I don't know why I shuffled the cards again, but that was what wanted to come through. This person may even be apologizing or getting ready to apologize to you if they didn't necessarily conduct themselves in the best way beforehand, but I feel like it's like they know better now. They know better now and they want to do better. But if something happened between you and this person that really made a dent in your confidence or in the way that you saw of yourself, this person actually thought that you were too good for them. And not that you weren't good enough for them. They thought that you were too good for them, but they ran a mile here because of the feelings that they had for you were so intense. And so therefore it's like they may have settled with something whereby it didn't require very much from them. Like they didn't need to change, or they didn't need to be doing of anything to go the extra mile here. But I feel like you triggered something in this person, or you were like some sort of catalyst to this person to make some sort of changes because you've turned around and worked on yourself. And I feel like you're learning this lesson of self-love, or you've mastered this lesson of self-love here. But there's this sense of like hesitation, or this twinge of like, I feel like I'm ready for love in my life now, or for me to have this like reconnection with this person, or to rekindle things, or what have you. But then there's still the odd moment of like, oh, well, it's just about to approach. And if it does actually physically show off, am I going to be running away from something that I truly, genuinely want because of how I see or view of myself? I'm sorry if this is not coming across in a way whereby, like it's flowing, but if there's been scattered thoughts that you've been dealing with, that could be something that resonates. But all I'm picking up on is that there is someone who chooses a disconnection with you, okay? And this person may have been previously married or in a long-term commitment, or they were in something that was seen to be relatively serious, but they may have broken up from that. They've been trying to think of a way out for a while because all they can think about is this connection with you. And they see you in their future. Like, it's like when they look in your eyes, they see you, and it's like they feel like their whole life is already planned in front of them. Or they may have felt this when they first saw you. I'm getting like love at first sight here, and this kind of was really intense for them. And then they may have been like, gosh, I'm hearing like about being young here, about being too young, or like the sense of wanting to experience certain things first before diving on into this kind of like true love connection. Maybe to see if there was something else, not necessarily better, because it certainly wasn't if they did go down a particular path. But they had to learn through trial and error. That's probably the best way I can put it, if you know what I mean. But there's someone who feels guided to come forward towards you, okay? And to speak from their heart space and to really let you know how they feel about you. And that this person doesn't want to do life without you, I'm hearing. They don't want you to not be in their life. Like, they don't want this connection between the two of you to be over. They want this kind of rebirth in this connection, but they know also that it's down to them to come forward, to take action, to then express of their truth, to let you know that they're actually on the same page as you, or they feel that you're both on the same page, because maybe you you kind of confessed your feelings to this person. I'm hearing a little while back, and you let them know that actually you do love this person or care for them deeply, or would like to be more a part of their life, or, you know, you saw yourself, you know, having something more with this person. And this may have been quite a lot for this, you know, person to take on board, especially if they're not someone who's very comfortable with their emotions. But I feel like they were scared of the intensity of this connection, and so they may have acted a little bit, you know, childishly in the past, or they were a bit, you know, immature emotionally. But it's like now they've gone through what they've gone through, and they've learned a lot here, okay? I'm just hearing, I just wish I spoke to you so much sooner. Like, this person has been trying to muster up the courage to speak to you so much sooner, but they just felt like they were so unsure about how you were going to be taking on what it is that they were saying or communicating to you, okay? But I'm picking up on the fact that you're very intuitive here as well, and like, I'm hearing you can like read them like a book, like they're, you can just tell from looking at them, like their body language of how they're really feeling about a situation, and that actually kind of terrified them, because it's like they're probably someone who wants to come across as a little bit nonchalant, okay, or someone that isn't going to be too attached with their emotions, okay, more from their headspace rather than their heart space, because I feel like they've been potentially hurt before. I'm hearing lots of times, and they've been potentially demeaned in some way by showing off their emotions to someone, and they were like, oh, never again, because they were just too traumatized from a situation. And so therefore, when it came to you, even though you didn't deserve, you know, if they were cold with you, okay, because you're a completely different person entirely, and obviously it's not fair to, you know, judge people on, because of the previous experiences that we've had. Like, you know, it's not fair for our past to keep on tainting our present and our future because of whatever we've kind of dealt with in the past, you know. And I don't feel that you would have ever demeaned this person for speaking up or expressing themselves, or, you know, showing that sense of vulnerability, but they may have experienced this in the past, and then they put this massive wall up. Or this could be something that resonates for you as well. They feel like you're kind of like one and the same with each other, very similar. Like, you both may have experienced, I'm getting the sense of like a parallel life here for some reason. You know, so you're both going to be able to get on incredibly well, because it's like, well, I dealt with that as well, and I've dealt with this, and yeah, all I'm hearing is I just wish that I felt like I was able to kind of voice this sooner, so that we would have this sense of security and comfort in knowing where we stand or stood with each other. Because I feel like there has been misunderstandings at some point. But this person has made a decision, and their decision is, if they are dealing with something that isn't really resonating or good for them right now, they're leaving that all behind, whether that is a long-term commitment if they're actually in one, or if they've recently got out of it and they're, you know, dealing with maybe family members or friends or people that they work with that have, you know, voiced their opinions or given unsolicited advice or given them some sort of, you know, pep talk, as it were, into, you know, doing of one thing rather than another, like giving them this sense of motivation to maybe leave you in the past, or to not deal with you because of something else that potentially they could see as being better for them or better suited for them. Like, they're not interested in that, because it's like they're taking their power back, or they're taking that sense of control back for themselves, and kind of disregarding to a certain extent what these other people are saying to them and what they feel is, you know, better for them, and realizing, you know, what's best for them is to basically leave them all behind and then come forward towards you. But these other people obviously don't want your person to leave them all behind, because I'm hearing there's something in it for them in some way. But I feel like karmic justice is coming in, okay, and a cycle is closing out, or it's already closed out, and your person is going to make everything, I'm hearing, crystal clear for you relatively soon. And I feel like, you know, I'm hearing the sun will come up tomorrow. Like there's light being born on a situation. Interesting. But we have Libra coming through, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius. We have Scorpio, obviously. We have more Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be significant as well. Any of the other zodiac signs that I called out in the reading, maybe for your sun, moon, or rising, Venus placements for yourself or your love interest or anyone else that you're dealing with at this time. But 111, 1111, 11 itself, also 1010, 444, 222, and 111 may be significant, and 333 I'm wanting to say too, and 22, okay. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of your reading. Lots of different types of messages coming through for you today. And I hope that there were some messages in here for you that resonated, if not necessarily the whole reading. Please let us know in the comments. I'd love to find out. And if you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. If you do wish to financially donate, there's a PayPal in the description box below, and then there's also a super thanks right underneath this video. If you feel free to kind of like, you want to check it out, it's available. But even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. And I love reading the comments, as I've already previously said, guys. So send us in some comments. Please feel free to hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I post another video and you see the updates on the community board. And last but not least, I want to say thank you to my members. You guys mean a great deal to me and I'm very thankful for you. If you wish to be a member, there's a link in the description box below as well as. And this has been your kind of timeless next 7 days reading for Scorpio placements. Please feel free to check out the other zodiac signs so you get a fuller rounder picture of the current energies for your next 7 days, okay? But anyway, guys, sending love and light your way, many blessings. Please take care and speak soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.